Before we start, I just want to say thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I had this random notification on my phone yesterday and it's like, congratulations, you got 100 subs. We're actually growing. Yeah guys, thank you so much. I'm gonna be dropping so much value in this video, so please do support me and give me a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe as well, like more exciting stuff is going to be coming onto this channel. Speaking about subscribers as well, I actually had another channel. Before this channel, I used to do gaming. I used to play a game called RuneScape actually. Funny enough, I got really known in that game years ago. This is like 10, 15 years ago. I used to make videos of like one clip edits on RuneScape. So there was PKing. So whenever I got a kill, like I made it look really cool and stuff. On Call of Duty, you have like trick shots. I implemented that type of editing, but for RuneScape. So here's a few videos from that. My old channel was called IX Kareem. Yeah, what a roller coaster. Like you can check it out if you want. I'll put a few clips here and there. But yeah, so I do have a bit of experience when it comes to YouTube, but not from a vlogging side. Cool. Well, that secret is finally out of the way. Let's talk about this video. So from my previous video, I got a lot of feedback and comments just asking for how I made money prior to dropshipping. I mentioned that I made money from eBay, Amazon, and TikTok. Hopefully it can get you guys started or motivate at least one person to start and, you know, take it from there. I just want to say I'm compiling like 10 months worth of research, money, whatever you want to call it, blood, sweat, tears, whatever, into this one video. So I do apologize if not every question has been answered. Like it's sometimes difficult to put everything on paper and just, you know, talk about it. Like, enough about that. So I'll tell you how I started. So back then when I was researching how to make money through e-commerce, I hated the fact that I always had to put money up front for like every store I made. I couldn't like hack it, right? And I'm like, I know I'm gonna fail here. And so I'm burning at least 500, 600 pounds of money I don't have, and I can't afford to do that yet. So I had to find a way to make money online without any upfront investment. So I came across the eBay, Amazon business and TikTok. So we'll start off with how I came across eBay, Amazon. Yeah, I randomly found it on a YouTube video. I started off for like a couple of months. I only made like 10, 20 pounds profit here and there. But once I really understood it here in my head, yeah. You know when something clicks in your head, you're like, shit, I just made 50 pounds out of this. You find ways to duplicate that and triple it and so on and so on and so on, right? Here's a basic explanation of what happens in the background for my Amazon to eBay business. I set up an eBay page. This is a general store, doesn't have to be niched down, even though you can niche it down. But for me, how I started off, I just did a general store. So I was listing any products like watches, clothes as well, accessories, furniture stuff, anything, right? Small home accessories, anything you want. And the thing is on eBay, as a seller, you get 1,000 free listings. That's really cool, right? You don't have to pay for a single listing. Anything more than 1,000, so let's say you got 1,001 items, you'll pay like a small listing fee for that product where you listed one more than 1,000. Did I say that right? I'm not good at explaining, man. That's step one. Set up a store, set up an eBay page, become a seller. Boom, that's it, done. Step two, I find products on Amazon. So there's multiple different ways. Yeah, there are paid ways of doing it and so on and so on. But how I first started, I'm talking about the free method I did. I jumped on Amazon. I went to their best-selling section. I just started listing stuff from there. Yeah, it took long to download every image and look at the description and sort of, you know, translate it back to eBay. But back then, that's all I had going for me. So I did that for a good month. I had around probably 300 to 400 products. I realized, so I'm going to talk about step three actually. So step three, did I just do this? Do this, all right. So after doing further research, I found out there was a way I can automate or list my products just within seconds. When I found this out, do you know what I did?
What's up?
I'm still trying to cover up the holes in the wall now. When I got this lister going, it was game over, right? Like I was listing everything. Until I capped at 1,000. After I've listed everything from Amazon, once I get a sell, by the way, if you got 1,000 products and you don't get a sell within a month, something's wrong. Trust me, most of the time you will get a sell. You just got to be patient. My first 100 products didn't get a single sell. I had to wait another week. I think on the 200, when I had 200, 250 products, like I started getting consistent sales. You'll find those one or two products that start to really do well with you. And you focus a bit more on them, or you expand on that niche and so on. So you'll find ways, but you just got to start. Do you know what I mean? You just got to start. I purchased the product from Amazon once I got a sell, and I just put the customer's details on there. That's it. So I've got a Prime account on my Amazon. Once I've got the order, I literally shift their details onto Amazon. So I put the address, all that stuff, shipped over to them. I put marked as dispatch on eBay. Job done. That's it. 2-3 days if you want. You can just let them know your product should have arrived by now. That's it. I think we're in step 4, step 5 now, by the way. So I get an item, I list it on eBay for like, I don't know, let's say £15, all right? On Amazon, however, it's probably like £5 less or even £9, right? So that £6 difference, you put it in your pocket, but not exactly, right? Because there are eBay fees. So after paying the eBay fees, I don't exactly know how much they are, but you probably make around £3 profit from that sort of transaction. I roughly make around 20 to 30% from all my products. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So as long as you keep that consistent markup on your products, you should be fine. As I said, this is how I started off, right? I used to make around £200, £300 profit just starting off, just doing that. And then to carry on making that profit consistently, I made a second account and a third account. I even made an account for in the US that done double the profit, by the way. The only problem with the US, you have to be very selective and careful with what products you put on, because when you buy products from Amazon, you also pay a tax. You pay a tax fee, which can sort of hinder your profits a bit. Even though I got to admit, like the sales in the US, you just get double the sales that you get in the UK for some reason. Probably guess because there's a bigger market there. So yeah, that's how I made it. And once I started seeing that grand and a half coming in every month, pure profit, just like that, I've got 5 different accounts and each one's capped at 1,000 products, right? That's it. I was like, okay, I can expand on this. So what did I do? So I bought a automated lister. I bought an eBay subscription so I can list around 10,000 products in one store. And I bought multiple subscriptions for various stores I own. And then from £2,000, I started making £4,000 profit, and then £5,000, £6,000, and so on, right? I haven't really capped over £6,000 because it becomes hard to maintain. For some reason, I'm always capping at £6,000, but to me, that's enough, right? There are some months, by the way, where you just make $2,000 or $3,000, which is still good enough, right? Like, but it varies by month. January, February, March, April, it's a bit dead. Anything from June and onwards, like you're making good money. But yeah, that's like eBay in a gist. I just want to talk about also a paid software I use to find all my winning products. And it's one product called Zeek Analytics. Man, this one's Zeek Analytics. I can make a whole video on it. It's amazing. It lets you find top selling products from any supplier like AliExpress, Amazon US, UK, Canada, whatever you want, you name it. Like, it's got all the information and data there. You can track stores that are doing really well, see what their top products are, and you can even copy them onto your store. Like, it's incredible what this thing can do. I wish and don't wish Zeek Analytics existed, because I know there are people that are going to be able to find my store and make money out of it. I'll quickly post what my eBay page for one of my accounts look like. Sorry, I'm recording from my phone, so you guys, I won't be able to know exactly what the figures are that I'm showing you right now. What you're seeing on the screen now is revenue across 3 months. So I think on an average, I probably made around £7,000 to £8,000 profit. So probably around £2,000 to £3,000 profit per month for that store. And you guys can literally do the same, right? I do apologize, I'm blurring a few things. It's just because of that software, Zeek Analytics, I published it and exposed everything. You guys can easily find my store and copy everything I have, and I don't want that. So I use AutoDS to manage all my orders. So in terms of when I get an order on eBay, I no longer have to input every order manually. Like, those days are over. Now that I've got a consistent amount of profit coming in every month, I can just throw a bit of my profit onto these softwares and they manage the whole business for me. It's amazing. I get the sale from eBay. AutoDS, it loads up on AutoDS. I literally click automate order or something on AutoDS and it just orders it for me. Like, there's a setting and there's a way. It's really easy. When you guys sign up, there's a whole tutorial and it shows you exactly how this thing works. It's amazing. So I'll tell you what, Zeek Analytics and AutoDS, I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to check it out. They are my affiliate links because it'll help me out a bit as well. I guess at a high level, that's pretty much eBay. I do apologize, it's not probably the best explainer or whatever video you want to call it. Like, again, this is not a course. If I reach a point where I'm making a good income for all of these, by all means, I will put a lot of time. I'll spend like a good 2 months just making a Discord channel to make good courses, exactly step-by-step guides on how I did it, case studies, everything. But to be fair, like, I'm still a beginner like you guys. I'm showing you what works for me as of yet. Once I feel like I've mastered dropshipping and I'm doing well and I've got like multiple case studies in my pocket where I can show you guys, I've made it, I think that's when I'll publish some kind of like course or guide to help you guys out. But for now, I'm still learning, so who am I to teach when I'm literally learning myself? And then we're moving on to how I make money with TikTok. So this one's an interesting one because it's fairly simple. It's difficult, but it's so simple. Like, the business model is simple. Basically, go viral, get 10K followers, and hit the TikTok creativity program. That's it. With this, it's all about going viral and consistently viral. With TikTok, if you go viral, one video can pay you like thousands of dollars. How? So let's say your video blows up and you get millions of views. TikTok now, with a creativity program, actually pays you for it. So depending on your RPM, let's say you get 1 million views and your RPM is quite high, you can get $1,000, pure $1,000 just for 1 million views. And there are some videos on TikTok that's got 100 million views. So that means that guy, if his RPM was decent, probably got like 60 to 100k dollars just in his pocket. Goodness me. I run multiple different TikTok pages. So one is factual videos. I don't know if you guys have seen these sort of videos, but they're just so entertaining to watch. Like, I think my last video was top 10 entertaining facts about the earth. You know, how far the earth is from the sun, how big the earth is compared to the sun, how fast the earth is like moving around and orbiting around whatever. Even one, I even put like a cheeky one in there because to do with nature and earth and whatever. I was like, how many eyes does a bee have? And, you know, what does their vision look like and stuff? And in the background, you can put like these weird clips that keep you hooked. So it could be a game you're playing in the background. It could be, I don't know, like some satisfying clip you're playing in the background, stuff like that. My 20th or 22nd video even, it got viral. And that's when I started making money. Once I found that thing that clicked with me, I just carried on from there. And the thing is, you know, when you get followers, it's so much easier to go viral when you got followers. Like when you create an account from scratch, it can be a bit difficult, but it does work. Like I've seen people within their first 4 videos got millions of views. I don't know. I haven't really experienced that yet, but yeah, usually my 20th, 23rd video, 22nd, whatever it is, man. So yeah, I got this other page as well that pretty much revolves around just communicating with the audience or engaging with the audience or having them engage with the video as much as possible. And one way to do that is just asking them questions and making them comment down as well. One of my pages, I run a put your finger down type of challenge channel thingy, whatever you call it. I think my previous video I've recently done was put your finger down if you're spoiled kid edition or something, right? Put your finger down if you went on holiday and you didn't like it because it wasn't exotic enough. In the end, you get like some kids, right? They get like all their fingers went down, they're really spoiled. So, and they tag their friends and so on, stuff like that. So TikTok thinks that the audience really engaged, they love the video, they're liking it, they're posting, they're tagging people. So it thinks that video is really good. And then next thing you know, you blow up and go viral. That's just pretty much a TikTok algorithm. And then the last one is pretty much just putting like streamer clips out there. So clips of like Sneeko, FouseyTube, he's popping off as well, Aiden Ross, all the really well-known streamers. Anything that's controversial, got like a funny question to it that keeps, you know, the viewer hooked. Yeah, those do so well, man. Like find a clip, cut it, add like a little clip underneath, add some subtitles. You can easily add those things. It's so easy, right? That's it. And honestly, with simple dedication and repetition, you will finally find winning videos. Like it might take you 50 videos, right? But it takes you half an hour a day to edit like 2-3 clips. Half an hour. Do that consistently for a good month or two. You got $1,000, $2,000 in your pocket. Trust me, you will get there eventually. You know, like you will get there eventually. You just got to keep on trying. I do apologize if I'm not the best at talking about these things. I need to get better at, you know, doing guides and stuff. But if this video gets a lot of traction and I can see a lot of people are interested in it, believe me, I will make a Discord channel. I'll make a very detailed guide, having a proper script done for it. Put like a proper step-by-step guide and release that out to you guys. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Apologies if it's just not as straightforward as you think it is. If I were you, just start. The only advice I can give you guys is just start. So cool. My next video, guys, is going to be around a product I'm testing using TikTok Organic. So this one's going to be interesting. If you got any questions, again, just link them down below and I'll answer as many as I can. Peace.